ESPN.com. Patch and Lukens and Uso, Coors Light Frost Brewed Studio. If you'd like to play the Hooters Hat Trick, we need your phone call at 244-ESPN, 244-3776. We play it every week, 3 fabulous prizes. If you correctly identify how many games the Hooters girl or girls, depending on how many we have in the studio, get correct. 244-ESPN, 244-3776. Rachel flying solo today.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being here. Did you did the snow slow you down a little bit?
Not at all. I blasted through it.
That's right.
So we always tell people on the show, if the roads are icy, drive fast.
Yes. That's the only
You
way
can
to
stop
get
on a
through it.
dime, and if you have four-wheel drive,
Four-wheel
you're
drive.
invincible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It increases your braking ability. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
If they didn't, they do now. So.
Yeah, exactly. Because now we never say anything that's not true.
That's
Just like
right.
the internet on this program. Here are the fabulous 3 prizes that you will win. A pair of tickets to see a future Eastern Washington Eagle basketball game. Eagles are on the road for a while. First 6 games are on the road. They'll be back at home in a couple of weeks. So we'll get you a pair of tickets to the Eagles. You'll also have 2 tickets to see the new movie Skyfall.
Oh, Lukens will be there.
Oh, going to that this
Little
weekend.
Bond right
oh,
there.
Yeah.
James Bond movie, now playing at your local Regal Cinema locations. Northtown, Valley, and Coeur d'Alene, the movie Skyfall. And Hooters Wing Party, good for you and your friends for 100 Hooters boneless wings. All right, 244-ESPN, 244-3776. Steve, do we have 3 competitors? Okay, we do. So, Rachel,
Yes.
time for your picks. Question or game 1. Will the Eastern Washington Eagle football team beat UC Davis by 15 or more points? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 You like the Eagles to do well, right?
I love the Eagles to do well.
Okay, very good. Game number 2. Will UCLA beat the Washington State Cougars by 15 or more points? Yes or no?
I like WSU, but I have to say yes, just because WSU isn't
Very good.
stepping up.
Right. It's
Come on,
okay.
guys.
I know you have allegiances to teams, but you'd rather be right than
Wrong.
wrong. Correct.
Because we speak the truth here.
You've been doing this. Have you been anchoring this show lately? We
Speak the truth. Coming off what we just said a minute ago, I don't think that's true.
Yeah. All right. So
Except for our driving
so,
tips.
Yes. So yes, UCLA will beat the Cougars by 15 or more. And the final question is: will the Gonzaga Bulldogs beat Southern Utah tonight on the basketball opener for the Zags by 15 or more?
Yes.
Okay. So you're calling for 3 blowouts then?
I am.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Which one of those games do you think will be the closest?
Probably the Gonzaga game.
You think that'll be closer than the 2 football games?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like.
Okay.
He's shaking his head at me, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Unless the 2 football teams plan on winning by 160 points.
What?
Could this be an 80-50 game tonight, Zags?
It could be a 90 to 50 game.
You're giving Southern Utah 50 points?
You're only giving Gonzaga 80.
80-ish, 50-ish.
If Southern
90-ish, 50-ish.
Utah can shoot the 3, they might get their 50.
All right. Okay.
They'll score 50, I think, but it might be 90 to 50.
Okay, Steve. Who are our contestants today?
Well, our first picker guy is Dean.
Hey, Dean. How are you?
Fantastic.
Dean, you have anything to say to Rachel?
Hello, ladies.
Singular.
Hello,
Singular.
Dean. How are you doing?
Not bad.
All right, Dean. You heard her picks.
Yes, I did.
Okay. How many does she get right? How many does Rachel get correct here on the
think she
Hooters Hat
nailed
Trick?
I think she nailed all 3 of them.
Thank you, Dean. You're my favorite.
Wow.
Dean is Rachel's favorite.
I kind of, after she answered that, I kind of thought the first person would jump all over 3.
Would jump all over
Yeah,
3?
Yeah, that's.
We'll jump all over the...
Whoever's getting 0 here ain't going to be happy.
No, probably not. All right, Dean. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Steve. Who's next?
Next up, we have Pat.
Hello, Pat. How are you?
Good. Hello, lady.
Hello, Pat.
All right, Pat. Did you hear Rachel's selections?
I did.
Okay. How many do you think she got right?
Did Dean say 3 or 2?
He said 3.
3.
I will say 2.
Okay, Pat, had you had first pick, what would you have said?
Oh, definitely 3.
Okay.
Pat, you're my favorite too.
I'm not going to make her mad today.
Wait. 2 favorites here? What was all that
Yeah.
1 in a million talk?
Why are you being jealous?
Just saying. Just saying. I think I figured this out.
Wow. Okay, Pat. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, but
All right. And, Steve, who's our final guesser?
James.
James, thanks for being here. How are you, sir?
good. How you guys doing?
We're good. You have anything to say to Rachel?
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hi, girl.
All right, James, how many? Did you heard her picks, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, 1 and none are left over. What would you like?
I got to go with 1.
Okay, what would you have picked had you had first selection?
I would have picked 2.
Ooh.
Oh, which one? Okay, which one does Rachel not get right in your opinion?
It would be one of the 2 football games. I'd say Eastern might not win by 15.
Okay. Well, you know, James, you're not going to be Rachel's favorite. You do know that, don't you?
Well, I couldn't pick 3. It's taken.
James, you're my third favorite. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, James. Thank you for playing. See, if I were James, and I would have said 3, wouldn't you? Even if you thought 2, wouldn't you have said 3?
Absolutely.
All right. Steve, who's our leftover?
Jordy gets the leftovers.
Okay, so Jordy, you got 0, and you got about as much chance of winning as it being 70 tomorrow. So, all right. What's coming up this week?
Well, this week, again, is Monday Night Football, if you guys haven't heard about it. It's a great
Money.
thing.
Money.
Yes.
Not Monday, but
No.
money.
On Monday.
Yes, and you come in for Hooters Bucks, and you get to win some prizes. They're great prizes.
And you got to make bets and that kind of stuff, don't you?
Yeah, bets on the game, all 4 quarters. So
Wow, okay.
get in there. And then we have the Hooter calendars. They did a drop with those, so those are fresh out of the press. One of our Spokane Hooter girls, Nikisha, she's actually in the national
That's
calendar.
right.
She's
First time.
Yep, first girl ever to get in it, so we're proud of her for that.
Is there any jealousy?
No, not at all.
Okay.
We all love her.
Like 90% happy, 10% jealousy?
Not at
or-
all.
Oh.
100% happy, guaranteed.
See, because if Keith was in a swimsuit, neither Rick nor I would be jealous if he was in a calendar.
Nobody's taken a copy of that and maybe drawn little horns on her or anything
No,
like that? Okay.
Not that I know of. They might have one at home, but I doubt it. We are having a competition November 16th. It is a swimsuit competition between some of the girls. Make sure that you reserve your seats there because seats are limited.
Right, and we heard it's a mini swimsuit competition.
Mini. So you take that and run with it.
Right.
That's
exactly.
right. You can take that several ways, and we're going to take them all of those ways. Are you participating in the contest?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we asked Amanda last week, who's the favorite to win this contest?
You know, there's a couple girls that have been there for a while, so I feel like they have a good advantage because a lot of the customers know them. But sometimes, one might surprise you, and you just got to bring it.
Are you ready for this in a week, or do you still have some work to do?
I might do a push-up or 2, but I think I'm ready.
Have you done one of these before?
No, this is gonna be.
Are you
first
nervous?
time.
I mean, not wearing a lot of clothes and getting up in front of people.
No,
not at all.
I'm an attention hog, so
Oh.
I love it. I don't care.
Okay.
Have you seen the outfits they wear?
Yeah, there's not a lot of clothes
Okay,
there. That's
all right.
why
Not a
that
lot
was
of
my
clothes.
point.
Yeah.
It's a mini bikini contest.
mini swimsuit.
Or swimsuit contest.
Yes.
Swimsuit contest.
Exactly.
Does anybody not wear a bikini in one of these? Have you ever seen a one piece in one of these? Because I certainly haven't.
I haven't, but you
But it's
never
a
know.
swimsuit contest, though. Just to clarify, they could try to sport the one piece.
They
if
could.
They
I mean,
throw
board
it quick.
shorts and everything. You never know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like their chances of winning.
No.
Just saying they could. They have the option.
They could. We also have football every Sunday and Monday on the new TVs. We got all new TVs if nobody's heard. We have 3 really big HD TVs that we use there, and people kind of crowd around that, and they seem to like it. And then our Owl Club Casino, we have live poker every day. We have blackjack tournaments, and we have the cheapest drinks in the valley. So you guys should come in and get some drinks, play some poker, win some money.
Watch some sports on the television. Don't forget, with the college basketball season underway as well, just another reason to go to Hooters and check out what's on the screen. Rachel, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully it was fun for you.
Yeah, it was a blast.
All right. We had
guys are
appreciate it. And Rachel.
You're such a liar.
Yeah. Rachel.
So what happened to all this
No, I
telling the truth
promise.
stuff? We're your favorite, right? Does that-
Listen, that's the truth, okay?
Yeah.
we're your favorite?
Yeah, you
we're
three
your
are my
favorite. That's
favorite.
right. There it is.
Her fourth favorite.
That's right.
After the 3 callers and maybe even Steve. All righty. That's the Hooters Hat Trick. We play it every Friday here on 700 ES.